Good morning, children. Statistics only. We are continuing mean of the group 2 data. Last class we have done for inclusive type of data. For example, 0 to 10, both the lower limit and upper limit is excluded. Now see this question. Calculate the mean of the following data. Class interval 4 to 7, 8 to 11, 12 to 15, 16 to 19. Corresponding frequencies 5, 4, 9, 10. 4 to 7, then starting with the 8. That means both the class interval 4 and 7 are included here. So inclusive type of class interval here. But the problem is that it is not continuous. 7 after 7 it is starting from 8. So 7.5 is not included, 7.25 is not included, like that. Whatever the data is in between 7 to 8 is not included. So that is why this type of class interval we should convert into exclusive type of. That means upper limit is excluded. So here solution class interval I should write first 4 to 7, 8 to 11, 12 to 15. Corresponding frequency are 5, 4, 9, 10. Here 4 to 7, 8 to 11. I already explained it. These are called the inclusive type of class interval. That means both the lower limit and upper limit are included. Here we have to convert into exclusive, means we should take the difference of 7 and 8. It is 1. 1 divided by 2, that is 0.5. So 0.5 should added with each upper limit and 0.5 subtracted from each lower limit. So now true class limits. We got 1 divided by 0.5 only. So each upper limit there is no problem. Children will not do any error. 7.5 and here 11.5. Then 15.5. The last one 19.5. Now what we should do with the lower limit? We should subtract this one. 4 minus 0.5. It is equal to 3.5. See, once we calculated this lower limit, next lower limit is easy because this upper limit will be our lower limit. 7.5, 11.5, then 15.5. Now what is the next class mark or xi? So 3.5 plus 7.5, it is 11. 11 divided by 2, that is 5.5. Again 19 divided by 2, 9.5. Similarly the next 13.5, 17.5. What is the next column? Fi, xi. So this time don't confuse. We have to do here and this column multiplication. So 5 into 5.5. It is 27.5. Next is 38, 121.5, 175, 0.0 and 0.0. So here sigma Fi, it is equal to 28, sigma Fi xi equal to 36,362. Therefore, mean x bar equal to, write the formula first, sigma Fi xi by sigma Fi. 362 by 28, 12.93. So only the change is we have to convert into exclusive type of the class interval. So means upper limit is not included, but the class mark is 5.5 only. Here we will have 11 divided 7 plus 4 divided by 2 11 only, so it is equal to 11 by 2 5.5. Here also 11 divided by 2, that is equal to 5.5 only. So class mark is the concern for us. So there is no change for the class mark, but we have to show the true class limit, because continuous class interval only we should take. Next question. The following table gives the number of pages written by Sarika for completing her own book for 30 days. Number of pages written per day: 16 to 18, 19 to 21, 20 to 24, 25 to 27, 28 to 30. Number of days respectively: 1, 3, 4, 9 and 13. Find the mean number of pages written per day. Here also you can see that 16 to 18 and 19 to 21 are examples for inclusive type of class interval. Both the lower limit and upper limit are included. So we should make an exclusive type of class interval. That is a continuous data we require. There should not be any gap. So what we should do here? Solution. Number of pages written per day we will write as a class interval 16 to 18, 19 to 21, 22 to 24, 25 to 27, 28 to 30. Corresponding frequencies, that is number of days: 1, 3, 4, 9 and 13. So here it is not continuous, so true class limit we should find out. See, the 1 is the difference, 18 and 19, 1 is the difference, so 0.5 should be added to the upper limit. That part is very easy for everyone. So minus 18.5, here minus 21.5, 24.5, 27.5, then 30.5. Now we should complete the lower limit. So the first one is 16. From that we should subtract 0.5. So 15.5. Only here we will have problem. Otherwise this upper limit will become the next lower limit. So we can write easily. Next here 21.5. Then here 24.5. So then 27.5. This is the easiest way to write the class limits. Now what is the mid value? Xi. Or we can write class mark. So 15.5 plus 18.5 only. So it is 34 divided by 2. It is 17. Similarly, the 40 is the sum here. Here also same only will get a. So it's divided by 2. It is 20. And next 23, 26. Then 29. Just to cross check, anywhere class width is not equal. So 18 minus 16 2 only, 21 minus 19 2, 24 minus 22 2 only. Here also 2 only we can see. Any class width is different, then the class mark will also change. Now what is the next column? Fi Xi. So we should multiply class mark and a frequency column, right? So each term should be multiplied. 1 into 17, 17 only. 3 into 20, 60. 4 into 23, it is 92. 26 into 9, 234. Then 29 into 13, it is 377. Now what is the next step? We should write what is sigma Fi. It is equal to 30 only. Again sigma Fi Xi. While writing itself, if you concentrate on our place value and all, it will be easy for us. So it is equal to 780. Now what is the formula for a direct method? Mean x bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. So it is equal to 780 divided by 30. So your answer is 26. So we'll get the mean value for this particular question. It is 26. So since the question is asked for find the mean number of pages written per day. So therefore mean number of pages written per day equal to 26. Next question. The arithmetic mean of the following frequency distribution is 50. Find the value of P. Class intervals 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, and the last one is 80 to 100. The corresponding frequencies are 17. Here unknown frequencies given P, 32, 24 and 19. So we have to solve here and for find the value of P only. So solution now. So class interval 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, then 80 to 100. So while writing itself, I already told that follow the column wise only. So then the calculation we can do directly. Corresponding frequencies are 17, P, 32, 24, then 19. So what is the next column? Xi, that is class mark. So 0 to 20, 20 to 40, it is exclusive method only, and just add the upper limit and the lower limit, divide by 2, so that is equal to 10, and each class width is same, 40 and 20, 20 only, 60 to 40, sorry 40 to 60 again 20, 60 to 80, 20, 80 to 100 is also 20. So all class width are also same only. So directly we can write it is 20 plus 40, 60 divided by 2, that is equal to 30. Now we can continue. So 50, 70, then 90. What is the next column? Fi, Xi. Just multiply respectively 170, 30p, next 1600, next 16, 1680, 19 into 9, 19 into 90, 1710. Each one you can multiply and verify. Now what is the next column? Sigma Fi. If you add, the P value is there, so that will be unknown. The remaining, if you add, it will be equal to 92 plus P only. P we cannot add with that is a variable. So here sigma Fi Xi to be written. If we add, it will be equal to 5160 plus 30p. So the direct method only we are using here. So directly write the formula. Mean equal to x bar equal to sigma Fi Xi divided by sigma Fi. So what is the mean is given? Mean of the following distribution is 50. So 50 we can substitute on the left side. So 50 equal to 5160 plus 30p divided by 92 plus p. Cross multiply. 50 into 92 plus p equal to 5160 plus 30p. So 50 into 92, that is a 4600 plus 50p equal to 5160 plus 30p. So p are on one side, 50p minus 30p equal to 5160 minus 4600. So 20p equal to 560. Therefore p equal to 560 by 20, it is equal to 28. If sigma fi equal to 11, sigma fi xi equal to 2p plus 52, mean of the distribution is 6, then find the value of p. So what is given in the question? Sum of the frequencies equal to 11. Sum of the product of frequency and corresponding observation is 2p plus 52, and also mean is given, that is x bar equal to 6. So we'll write the formula first. What is x bar? X bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. So we'll substitute 6 equal to 2p plus 52 by 11. Now cross multiply. 6 into 11 equal to 2p plus 52. So 66 minus 52 equal to 2p, or 2p equal to, so 14 equal to 2p implies p equal to 7. Given that mean of 5 numbers is 27, if one of the number is excluded, the mean gets reduced by 2. Find the excluded number. So how many numbers mean is given? 5 numbers. So we'll write here mean of 5 numbers equal to 27. Therefore sum of 5 numbers equal to 27 into 5 equal to 135. Now what is the next part? One number is reduced, excluded, the mean get reduced by 2. So if one number is excluded, then mean equal to 27 minus 2 equal to 25. One number is excluded means how many numbers are remaining? 4. So sum of 4 numbers equal to 25 into 4 equal to 100. Therefore excluded number equal to, what we should do? Sum of the 5 numbers minus sum of the 4 numbers. So 5 numbers, what is the sum? 135, and from that we have subtract 100. So what is the number now? 35. So we got the excluded number is 35. So with this I am winding up the direct method. Next class the other method we can start. So practice more. Thank you.